First off, I would like to say, wow. This chaos fight really sucks. But it's not too bad if you do it normally. But even normally, it can kind of suck. But the challenge made it really rough because of limited characters you can actually bring for this fight, since the last wave resists like so much. it's ridiculous. Well, not just resist, they absorb, but like every element except water and thunder, and they resist physical and range. So yeah, your options are pretty limited when it comes to this TCC challenge and extreme. But anyway, first off, let me go ahead and give the few shout outs to the TCC podcast. Of course, as always, thank you guys for always doing these things. And I look forward to them because it gives me something to do. Because after doing chaos and more grinding, that's all like been done. I have nothing else to really do in the game. I do chaos on my streams though, and test other teams out every once in a while, just for the heck of it. And surprisingly, I did it more teams on this fight, just because I wanted to see like what other characters could actually like work. So I kind of had a little bit more familiarization with this fight. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Thank you, TCC Podcast, for all that. Also, Dissidia Info, Magnal, thank you for always having that great information. I actually looked at one of the infos that you actually like strategy guides and stuff that you had for Alex. I finally looked at that one, and I looked at the one for Sherry. Great write-up, guys. If you guys need help with the fight, a lot of great help strategy there, like to help you with the fight, know what the fight brings and what to bring, you know. Really good stuff there, so definitely go check it out. As always, I'm gonna leave a link to both of them in my description, so feel free to check them out. So let's get into it. So for this TCC Extreme, or challenge, and then I'll get to the Extreme. So for the challenge, the banned units are obviously the featured characters, synergy characters: Rydia, Seymour, Charlotta. The other banned units are Garnet, Arciela, Kefka, Raijin, Eldnarsh, and Arnea. And they're also banned as friend units. For the Extreme just has you bring either Chocobo or Mog Summon, and no friend unit. So yeah, nothing too crazy in the Extreme that you have to really accomplish, but with this fight, I don't think they could actually ask you to do much more, because like I was saying earlier, the second wave, they resist physical and ranged, and like almost every element except for water and thunder. So yeah, it's either bring a mage or bring in a enchanted parallel, but there's not very many of them. But I did think of one just now, actually, that I might try, but I don't know if she's gonna actually work that well, because she's really dated and she's 0 out of 3. But I had posted in the Discord on TCC Discord that I had completed it last night. Magnum was saying that he'd shout outs to Magic the Gathering, the quest, whatever it's called, Magic the Gathering puzzle quest, because it just popped up there. I thought I had my notifications blocked, and it wasn't. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, sorry. I got a squeaky ass chair. I'm gonna W40 this thing. Jeez, so squeaky. So anyway, yeah. So the other character I was thinking about using is Lulu, but like I said, she's 0 out of 3, and she doesn't hit very hard. And I'd imagine a 0 out of 3 Lulu, hell, even a 3 out of 3 Lulu would not be hitting these guys very hard. Yeah. So I don't think that's gonna work. Besides, the problem I have with this boss is that, yeah, you could bring an Enchant Impaler, right? The problem is when they start charging, they give themselves 5 buffs, or I'm sorry, 6 buffs. So they automatically are gonna push that Imperial off. So you have to reapply it, and that's kind of a problem for, well, if I try Lulu, because she don't have very many uses of the Imperial, and that's, well, she only has that to do it. Her EX doesn't do it. So, but yeah, this fight was rough. I almost did it with this team earlier, but I missed it by 1 turn. By 1 freaking turn. It was kind of sad. And that's because I had to do like a couple brave attacks where I didn't really want to brave attack, but I had to or I would die. So this team worked out really well. I finally gave Alphino his boards too. He's really nice with his boards. Man, he hits like so much harder and does so much more damage. It's crazy just from the boards how much of a difference it is. But yeah, I like Alphino, so I didn't mind. Besides, I still have like 5k left. Plus, next month we're gonna most likely get Mog Pass. I'm almost like 99% sure. And with that, we'll be able to collect extra character boards. So it's not that big of a deal. There's a lot of characters I would like to give character boards to, but unfortunately cannot yet. Like, I'm still dying to give Freya her boards and stuff like that, but soon she will have them. Soon. But I'm trying to save them for the newest characters, and or until we get, you know, I get an exceeded amount of them, basically. But let's see. I guess I should talk about this fight. I haven't really been talking about it. Sorry. So, as you see, after I think like 3 or 4 turns of the enemies doing actions, they will, on that 3rd or 4th action, they will do their action and then automatically start charging, give themselves 6 buffs, and give themselves like a ton of brave. And yeah, before 50%, as long as they're above 50%, they're just gonna do an AoE brave attack. And if that brave attack breaks any of your team members or hits a broken target, they get an automatic free turn or instant turn rate. And they are going to HP attack one of your members and most likely kill somebody. So, yeah, don't get broken by that move or let it hit a broken target. I mean, there is ways around it, and I'll kind of get into that later. Another thing, once they get under 50%, they don't do that anymore. All they do is an AoE, it's like a 9-hit AoE brave, then HP attack that's split between your team members. So it's going to be 9 hits, individual hits randomly spread out, basically. I think they actually gain a little bit of brave before they do it too, so it's going to do something. But yeah, you just gotta be mindful of that. It hits kind of hard if it hits everybody or breaks somebody. Most likely, even if it breaks somebody, I don't know if it would. It might. This would be close because they'll probably get almost to 30k, and if you look at our HP totals, not a lot of HP there. You know, probably sitting around like 12-ish k max, being ulti being the lowest probably. So yeah, just gotta be careful with that. So with this team, I guess so the other strategy I was gonna say about like how you can kind of get around like them breaking you. So when I originally did this, it wasn't the most optimal team, but it was fun, and I used Galoof, Garnet, and I don't remember who the third one was. Anyway, just noting that Garnet and Galoof, you don't have to worry about getting broken when they did their AoE Brave attack, because above 50%. I mean, because they would get instant turn rate, right, and try to HP attack somebody. But guess what? That person's covered, so they're gonna attack somebody, dump their Brave. Actually, you know what? Sorry, let me repeat that. They're gonna do their AoE tail move, right? It's a physical attack, so Galoof will counter that. If they break somebody, they get an instant turn rate, try to HP attack somebody else, he counters that again. So it was kind of interesting to see that. But yeah, that's what I took. I can't remember who I took as a third. I'll try to see if I can get the game on and see if I have the team still here. Let's see. But this team, Alpha Bro, man, what a bro. Does a lot of damage. Good AoE, good auras, and which you kind of need, because ulti is you can see her age. Even though I used her in Alex, actually I used her in the last two extremes. Believe it or not, go figure. But I tried it with Cloud of Darkness. The problem I had with Cloud of Darkness is the turn count. While she was doing like good damage, my turn count was like suffering. But I think I tried to do it with Edge and Hope instead. So maybe if I would have tried with Cloud of Darkness instead of ulti, it's possible. With Alpha Bro instead of Hope, but I don't know. I am gonna try another team, like I said, because Mackin was like, he kind of expected Edge and Alpha No, but not ulti. But I'm gonna try another team. I'm not exactly sure who it's gonna be. It most likely will be. Shit, I think it's gonna have to be Pinello. Let's see who else is banned here. And so many units you can't really even bring. I was thinking about using Warrior of Light, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough damage. But I figured with his shields he could protect from the AoE, like, you know, the tail move and stuff like that. Yeah, but I don't even know if one shield could provide enough. I don't know. Alright, let's see if I have the team here still set up. Oh, well, that wasn't the first team I tried. But I did eventually do it again with Galoof, Garnet, and the Emperor. That was actually pretty fun. But I know that wasn't my original team. I took somebody else. I can't remember who it was though. It had to have been some other DPS. But let me see. Who else could we actually take? I mean, the Emperor could work. He actually did pretty well. But only because Garnet and Galoof buffs and auras helping him doing damage and stuff like that. But he was doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Like his EX buff, I mean his EX traps when they went off, man. It must have did like, let's see. The first one would do like 40 and then 20, so 60. And the other one would do like 20, so it was like 80k, and then it'd do like 30 to each. So another 60k on top of the 80k, so 140k damage from his traps. Yeah, that, you know, that's like the high note, you know. Now when it gets down lower, it's not going to be hitting that hard. And depending on if I had the imperil on the enemy as well. But that team was pretty awesome. I did do the El Nacho strat too, where shout out to Vayne Novus too, of course. I didn't actually see him use this team, but I actually was testing out regular, or just testing out teams and stuff like that, and I ended up trying that team exactly the same one, which was El Nacho, Charlotta, and Garnet. And man, I was lucky enough that when I entered the second wave too, that they were both targeting El Nacho, so I was like, okay, let's just start the party. So after that, the boss never got a turn. It was over already, right from the beginning. Yeah, the boss never got to move ever again. And yeah, I was like, wow, this is so busted. Let's see. I'm trying to look at my roster here to see who I'll be able to take on the next one, but I don't even know. Like, some of these characters are not very strong. They're like kind of outdated, or they're 0 out of 3 for me. I just don't think they'll be able to cut it. Anyway, this fight's almost done though, and like I said, it was pretty rough. Like I think I barely got this. I think I got it on the 85th turn or something. I can pretty much say that now because practically there. And she has no more juice in her, so she's gonna be HP attacking like crazy. I should have HP attacked A first before I attacked B. That was my fault because of the AoE brave attacks. So this would have did, you know, more damage. Probably could have saved a turn maybe, depending on where the HP total is. I'm not exactly sure. But here I'm just like, okay, we gotta really push it. I kind of want the buff from Carbuncle. So I was like, okay, let me. Okay, I did the Brave Regen. I thought that would give it to me. Didn't give it to me. So I was like, alright, do another summon then. Got the got the Carbuncle buff. Now I got the Obsidian. And I know the Shining Obsidian does more hits. So I was like, let's just do that one instead. Dump the Brave, and that's the win. I went with that move instead because he's gonna game me Brave instead. So Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll see you on the next one.